Good morning to you, 6:30 a.m. I'm Rachel McNeil.
I'm Owen Conflenti. Weather and traffic in a moment. First, though, Shaun White's comeback is complete.
Oh, crazy!
He took gold in the halfpipe. By the way, the 100th gold medal for Team USA overall and of all time in these winter games.
Yeah, he cried his eyes out after. I love his dad says, I've never seen him cry before this.
Wow.
He even shared a hug, a few tears with the Today Show's Hoda Kotb. She tweeted out this picture overnight. Speaking of the Today Show, our Jacob Rascon got a chance to chat with Hoda and Savannah about bringing the Today Show to Pyeongchang. Annyeonghaseyo. How did I do?
Annyeonghaseyo, that was great. That was awesome. There's a G in there, apparently, technically,
like
but
G?
Nobody pronounces it. They just say Annyeonghaseyo. Yeah, it's a soft, soft G. I like that. Hoda and Savannah are amazing. You know them. You see them on the Today Show. They're just in fun, of course, in person. I worked with them for years, but you know what? I was never in New York, but maybe twice during that entire time. And so it was really nice to sit down with them in person and have a chat.
Jacob! How's it going? Are you actually getting to see your family?
Jacob!
Yeah.
Oh my God,
so nice.
So we talked about how, and they have kids, and they're missing their kids. I have kids, I'm missing my kids. So we talked about that. We FaceTime every day, trying to keep in touch, really close. And then about how they love Korea and how much Koreans love Americans and are rolling out the red carpet. And they also talked, of course, about their favorite part of the Olympics, which is meeting the best in the world, the Olympians, but also immersing yourself in a country and really getting to soak it in and feel like you can understand a different culture. They love that. We love that. Here's some of our conversation. So how's your Korean?
Our eating of Korean food is excellent, but that's not what
how's
you
your
asked.
Korean?
Okay, what do we know? We know.
Hello?
Wait, annyeonghaseyo.
Yes.
Annyeonghaseyo.
That's right. And we did thank you today. We went to the Korean market.
Kamsahamnida. Yes, kamsahamnida.
Houston has such a great spirit, and Houston has been through a lot, and we saw that, and you know, it's important to us to stay connected to you and connected to the people there. It's one of our most important cities, and when you guys go through something, we feel it too.
You know, and they're dealing, of course, with really big news stories every day, every week, but everybody, including them, remembers well the Astros and Harvey, and their hearts go out, they say, to all Houstonians as we recover from that. I wanted to talk about something they mentioned there, the Korean words. I know we worked on annyeonghaseyo and nice to meet you, unedotoseo. But we want to work on the one that they had there, unedotoseo. This is thank you, and this is the one that we use most often here. And it's 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah. So just a lot faster. So they say annyeonghaseyo, unedotoseo, and then they do something, and then you say thank you, 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Jacob, you're getting very good.
Yes.
I'm very impressed.
You're getting great. Geez, you guys had no practice. I mean, I got practice. I sit here for 5 minutes. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
That's right. We were doing the same thing here in the commercial.
I know, we're trying.
감사합니다.
Jacob, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Always
buddy.
good to see
Yeah,
Hoda and Savannah. Of course, they're so excited for their live interview. You knew it was going to happen.
Oh, it's
Shaun White.
5:31, a tough night for Team USA in Pyeongchang.
Yeah, but the athletes aren't letting that keep them from their quest for gold. Our Jacob Rascon is joining us now live from Pyeongchang this morning. Rough evening. Man, a lot of high hopes dashed.
Yeah, there were. I mean, we had Michaela Schifrin. She was supposed to win the gold. She didn't. But you know what? She got another gold in another event, so there was still a high. That was a couple of days ago. Nathan Chen, though, was such a shock and a disappointment, as so many of us here all had such high hopes. He was so heavily promoted. He's only 17 years old, and I mean, it's a lot of pressure, and it seems like it might have got to him this time. The Today Show, by the way, is getting ready, and today they've got speed skaters and figure skaters and long track skaters. They've got a lot of people on the show, and I talked to Hoda and Savannah about all of these athletes and all of the Olympics that they've been to, so many now, and they told me that is one of their favorite parts about going to the Olympics is meeting all of these champions, these Olympians. But also they said because usually as a network person, you parachute in somewhere, you're there for an hour, maybe a day, maybe 3 days, and then you leave. But for the Olympics, you get to soak it in and feel like you get to know a country and a people and a culture.
The games are changing so much. I mean, I actually remember when snowboarding wasn't in the games, and you can't even imagine that now because now it's a highlight. I mean, it's one of the marquee events, and I think that's one of the things that keep the Olympics relevant is that it's always changing. They're adding new events or they're adding new disciplines, and I think that inspires a whole new generation, and I think it keeps the athletes interested.
In the sea of faces, like of all the bobsledders, who do you want to know more about? The Nigerian bobsled team. Like those are the standouts.
The Nigerian bobsled team, they're looking forward to them, and so are we. Oh my gosh, it was so fun to talk to them. They compete in a few days, and there they were talking about how the games are always changing. Snowboarding wasn't even always a part of the Winter Games. It was only 20 years ago that that became part of the games. We were talking yesterday about the snow volleyball. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's ever going to make it in there, but, well, I shouldn't say that. Somebody's going to cut a clip of me in 10 years of me saying that, and then snow volleyball's there, and it's the best sport ever. Whatever. Back to you guys.
I'm telling you what, it's what the snowboarding is now with skateboarding. I feel like that's in too. It's coming.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what they'll come
I
up
didn't
with
think I'd
next.
see it.
It's coming.
Yeah,
Watch out.
as long as they avoid basketball, we should be
Annyeong,
good.
annyeong. That's how you say goodbye. Annyeong. It's a real easy one.
Annyeong. Oh, that one's the easier one.
It is.
Annyeong. Annyeong.
2 syllables. That's a cakewalk.
We can do
compared
that one, Jacob.
Nice to meet you.
Annyeong.
All right,
We'll see
Jacob,
you soon.
annyeong.
감사합니다.
Yeah. And then the other one. Too.
Annyeong.
All right.